And we're live! Welcome back, everyone, to MythCraft Legends, a convergence of cults, a MythCraft livestream with our Patreon legends. I'm joined tonight by a full roster, starting with Corey.
Melazog shoulder. This is.
Sorry.
All good. Dan.
Quentin, our job is to make a bunch of friends. I like this.
Jesse.
Alan, I'm ready to see what these other primal folks is like.
Blair.
Book, and we're actually in a place where people are using my full name, so that's weird.
And our two guest stars from MythCraft, the podcast, Maggie.
I'm Eve, and this is gonna be fine. I'm sure this is just gonna be a walk in the park.
And Tyrell.
Damn it! You guys seem soft.
And I'm your Mythcrafter, Nathan. Last time on MythCraft Legends, you got oriented in the Everwilds, you reunited with an old friend, and you made some new ones. You discussed Nihilor, the Great Worm, and how to defeat him. And now, you are getting ready to head to the Conclave of A'r'lng to recruit them as allies against Nihilor. The Conclave of A'r'lng, of course, being the home of your new friend, Nanak.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Last session, did Melazog ever go through the trauma cave?
Melazog would have gone through the trauma cave. I neglected to touch base with Corey about the trauma cave prior, so no time like the present. Corey, did you get a chance to look at last episode or no?
Not all of it, but most of it. I did not get to the trauma cave.
Okay, so the trauma cave. I've got my wrong session pulled up. Hang on. Go back to my previous notes. The soothsayer of Elvendor, whose name is long. My goodness, where is she? Galandalor Milashalim. Galandalor Milashalim took you all to the trauma cave or to her personal visionary cave experience, which quickly became called the trauma cave. And she had you all go through one at a time to face your to reflect on your inner spirit. It's similar to some of the things that you experienced in the Tarot Coven lair, but with a particular focus on emotion, given how prevalent manifestations of emotion are in the Everwilds. She essentially said that Nihilor, the Great Worm that you saw when you first arrived, is a manifestation of fear and dread, and will evoke that within you. So you need to conquer your own fears before you try to face the dragon or the worm. With that in mind, can you briefly let us know what you think Melazog would have seen as his fear or his dread?
Okay, that's kind of interesting. I think what Melazog sees as his fear, his dread, is honestly being shown that perhaps his brothers and father were correct. He is truly useless. He is truly unable to change anything in the world. Unable to protect the things he cares about his own way. And I think what truly drives fear is not seeing everyone lost, like seeing losing everyone, but seeing himself change to fit more of his father and his brother's existence and how they are, to become the thing that he's trying to prove is not the only way.
Nice. And that it actually fits really well that you didn't finish the episode or see the trauma tent part, because there were specific or the trauma cave part, there were specific conversations that Quentin and Alan chose not to have given Melisog's presence. So I'll just leave it at that. So that was narratively one night ago. You came back from the trauma cave. You partook in the celebrations around the Festival of Augustin that everyone in Elvendor are currently celebrating, thinking about legacy and the kinds of testimony that they want their life to reflect. Augustin, the god of like conifers, not the 3rd century religious philosopher. And as you wake up this next morning, just to briefly go over the strategy again, the plan that you all cooked up. This is a map of the approximate region in the Everwilds, given, of course, that the Everwilds being so wild, so driven by emotion and nature and elements, it space and time flow a little bit more loosey-goosey than they do in the material world. But this is a rough representation of major landmarks in the area. So Nihilor's Roost is always going to be east of Elfendor, just whether it's a matter of a day's march or a week's march kind of depends on how the world is feeling at the time. But your plan in order to rally the conclaves against Nihilor is to follow this red line and form an alliance with A'r'lng, Stoll, Lyra, Wolven, and then Cedrian. So that's your intended path. The white lines are current wars that are going on between the conclaves. So allying with A'r'lng may make it very difficult to ally with Vashir. Allying with Wolven may make enemies of Zanir and Aya. But making an enemy of Zanir may make a friend of Assi. And Titania is over here, not super involved in the web of everything going on. Are there any additional things you all want to be sure to take care of in Elfendor before setting out?
I believe last time we talked about stocking up on supplies and replacing things that weren't so much lost as abandoned when we went through a hole we weren't supposed to.
Abandoned, such as
the stuff that we left that we left on the other side of the portal that we're probably never getting back.
Right. I mean, the treasure that you left, that's gone. That's irreplaceable. But ammunition.
No, I mean like the steamer chest and stuff like that. The steamer.
That kind of, yeah, that kind of stuff. The elves of Elvendor will be happy to supply. They're also sending some of their scouts with you to show you the way. In any combat that we get into, they will be taking care of other stuff on the sideline, so I'm not running like a bunch of extra NPCs, but they're present with you.
Before we go, perhaps we should inquire. Elvendor doesn't have any existing entanglements with any of the places that we're planning on going that we should know about in advance, does it?
Your friend Luminalak and Orlon would confirm. No, I mean, Elvendor has decent relations with all of the various conclaves, no firm alliances nor outright animosity.
Good. I'd hate to walk into that unprepared. All good. Anyone else?
Just make sure we got all the supplies we need.
And speaking of that, Dan, you and I sidebarred briefly. A long time ago, you told me to, or I asked you to bring up once you hit a certain threshold in skill bonuses.
Yeah.
And you have since hit those. So I believe this pertains to Duke, but this would be a good time to go ahead and begin the process that you want to do here.
I can't remember. Were we offered like a wagon or anything for this travel, or just the scouts?
Just the scouts.
Okay.
The forest that constantly shifts and moves is not ideal for wagons.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think Quentin, while gathering supplies, would like to visit somewhere to get good wood for working on his intended project.
All right. Do you want to be coy, or do you want to let people know what the
No, I want to
project
be
is?
coy a little bit until
right.
you see how far. Yeah.
Okay.
See-
You have gathered the supplies. It will take some time to implement said supplies, so I'll touch base next time we take a rest in a civilized area with the appropriate tools.
Okay.
Are you just gonna carry that around, Quentin? You want me to put it in the bag?
Well, no, whenever I stop and we take rest, I'm gonna work on this. Thank you, though.
All right.
Yeah, right now it's just a section of like wood. Because we are in the Feywild, is it just like average wood he's been given for this project, or has he been able to like acquire like really good carving wood for this?
I mean, it's average for the Everwilds, but it's the scraps and cured pieces of timber that you've collected from Elvendor are of good quality. They're just not going to be like extra magical or anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if there aren't any other matters to attend to, you all gather your supplies, your steamer chest, your supplies, and you set off for the Conclave of A'r'lng. Okay, that's still feet. Yeah, along the way, you head through a tangle of trees. It's fairly rough going. It certainly would take a lot longer without the scouts that know how to navigate the deep protrusions of roots that would definitely twist an ankle if you weren't being guided on how to safely get through this area. You gradually make your way what I'm going to call southwest, despite the seasons being different, directions being different in the Everwilds. And after let's do it this way. Okay, it will take you 2 days at present to reach the Conclave of A'r'lng. So you'll make camp one time, we'll say on the coastline of the lake here. As you set camp through the tree line, you do see Nihilor taking his nightly circuit over the skies. He does not see you or pay any attention to you. And
Well, we've got some time before we go to sleeps. Nanak, is there anything in particular we need to know about your peoples?
They not slow as you. That's the thing. You gotta take forever. I would have been home already if it wasn't for this. You guys carry a lot of stuff.
So this
Now,
is fast.
don't be rude and don't be disrespectful.
Okay.
And don't lie and don't go back on promises. Ever.
Is there like a special way we can show respect when we first meet everybody?
I don't know. Say hi.
Okay, you made it sound like maybe there was
Do.
a big deal.
You really
Okay.
don't like being told what to do ever.
So ask questions, don't tell questions.
So plant suggestions, not make demands.
I don't know what that means, but okay. As long as you're not telling me what to do.
Of course not. Of course not.
We're not dumb either.
So very, very smart, very quick. Got it.
I didn't say we're very smart. I just say we weren't dumb.
Oh, sorry. Hi, by the way.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Why are you carrying that wood around? There's like wood everywhere.
Because it's treated, and so it could withstand the elements better.
Oh, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna carve a useful tool for a good friend.
You gonna make a tiny bridge out of it?
Maybe. I might have some scraps left over. I wonder what I could do with the access. We'll find out.
No, I don't care anymore.
The night passes uneventfully aside from a massive elder despair worm flying overhead. And the next day comes, you're able to complete your journey to A'r'lng without further incident. So you would arrive as the sun is setting, and as you do, a centaur and a plains elf riding a horse would each gallop up to you. They would spot Nanak and immediately cry out, "Nanak, good to see you again." The centaur thunders over.
Hey! I brought these guys.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Conclave of A'r'lng. Any friend of Nanak's is, of course, welcome.
Hi.
Thank you
They
for
killed a dragon man,
welcoming us.
and they really want to help us fight the other guys. You know, the Vishir. They want to kick the crap out of them, just like us, right, guys? Yeah, that's what they want. Same
You're
thing.
making suggestions, not telling, right?
I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
all
okay.
that being
Any enemy of
not
Vashtir is a
any-
friend
I-
of ours. You are more than welcome. We will feast in your honor tonight.
I can feast for
I
sure.
don't think that's necessary. Remind me again what Vishtir's shtick was.
Vashtir
Were they the rationalists?
is,
Yeah.
Yep. Emotions have no place in a mature person, as opposed to A'r'lng, which is run wild and live free. Don't let anyone put shackles on you or on your untamable spirit.
Yeah, I was actually in favor of visiting the Vishtir when we had other people so that we could rationally argue that they should join us. Okay, I'm not. I'll bring that up later. But I assume you all know that was my thoughts on the subject before Nana decided to dump me in it.
I mean, one way or other, we'll visit him.
It's true.
Visit pain on him.
Don't think we have any interest in getting in other people's wars, aside from against the, was it Greater Dread?
Yes. I heard something about a feast. I could help cook.
Splendid. We welcome you to our fires. The centaur turns around to start leading you to the conclave.
Cool.
Yeah, go slow. We'll be there in like 20 days. They can walk like half mile an hour. It's crazy.
Quentin's gonna give Book a look and just be like, and then go follow the head toward the fires.
The centaur would glance over at Nanak. He'd say, Nanak, I will have you know that our friend Brindle will tell you that he outran me today. It's technically true, but he used psionic magic to do it, so he's still not naturally faster than me, no matter how grandiose he makes the story.
Yeah, I know he's a dirty cheat.
And the centaur will take off at a canter, leading you to the tents and dugouts carved in the sides of the rolling hills in this dry grassland area.
– Very athletic bunch. Everybody's really quite a lot of movement.
That's so fast.
Is there a problem?
I am slow. I'm not used to running everywhere.
It's great. I love this.
Would you
Young
like
body,
to
young
put
mind,
some
man.
of
Come
your
on.
burdens in the chest?
I'm
Well, you have the bag.
considering. I am considering seeing if I can ride on one of the goats because I think they're faster than I am.
We said there's like 35 left, something around that.
I believe so.
I'm not sure that'd be great for the health of the goats.
It would be good for the health of my feet. I'm not that heavy, comparatively.
Goats aren't that big.
Some goats are big. Some goats get real big.
We'll find the 5 or 6 biggest, and we'll just rotate. We'll have a rotation, maybe.
Maybe you can tether a couple of them together and ride on them.
Oh, sled goats.
There you go.
Ooh, I could build a sled, I think.
Now we're talking. Now we're really thinking.
Imagine, especially now that, well, we're going to be going back in the woods and the sled will be far less effective there. But at least while we're going through the plains and the less wooded areas, imagine the majesty that could inspire. Each of us riding on a goat sled.
Sled goats.
Maybe we can rig up some kind of saddle where it's like you put a foot on each one and you're just standing on it.
Oh, goat skis. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the goats see different things in different directions, and suddenly you're ripped stem from stern.
So maybe goat sleds
least-
are a little better. It might be a more effective overall.
As you
Of course, I'm hardly one to talk as I'm sitting there on top of the steamer chest and just walking along.
like a little a Yoda pod.
He's like the luggage from Discworld.
For how
Right.
lumbering Quentin is, being around all these energetic people, he's kind of matching them.
Contagious extroversion, or
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as you approach the Conclave of A'r'lng, on and among your flock of goats, you right up to the assortment of dugouts and huts and tents, and there's generalized greeting and revelry all around, primarily focused around Nanak, but word has spread that these are friends of Nanak, and so they're grateful to see, or they're eager to see all of you as well. They're eager to welcome you to their tents and share a meal with you. The meal itself is, imagine like Eastern Mediterranean or like Middle Eastern cuisine. It's certainly a very different flavor than what you're used to from like Chasm Claw and the Scavrin area. So for some of you, that's a welcome change of pace. For others, there may be certain foods that are that you would try to politely pick around. I'll be curious how each of you react to like the different flavor palettes here in a minute, but a few people that are notable at this gathering, you would see the centaur that greeted you, and you would see a rabbit Klepin that seems to be ribbing the centaur. They're going back and forth. They seem to have like a competitive camaraderie going. There's a human and a dwarf that walk up to Nanak as well. I'll say more about them in a second. And someone who is very clearly the leader of the conclave. He is a fire elemental who looks pretty old. He has a bit of like an ashen complexion, and his eyebrows droop down like Master Shifu from Kung Fu Panda. But he, as soon as he looks at you, you can see that his eyes still burn very, very brightly, and that there's much wisdom within this older frame. So Nanak, your friends Ralph the human and Gumption the dwarf would hurry up to you. They're both very eager to see you again.
What's going on, guys? What's been going on here? I've been real busy making giants poop and stuff, you know. Same old, same old.
As you do, laddie, here. So it's always a splendid time watching you do that. Really one of your best talents. Yes, as delightful as that always is. No, things are fine around here. I mean, Vishir, we sent them packing last time they came this far south very easily, the weaklings and cowards that they are. Tell us, though, introduce us to your friends.
Oh, yeah, these guys are all hired up for the big dragon man in the sky, and they want to fight him or something, or I forgot again. But yeah, they want to do that thing. I told them I'd help them because, you know, they're real slow, and I think it was going to be over before they got here if we wouldn't have pushed them along, you know?
Ralph, the human, would look over at the party, and he says, "You're all intending to fight Nihilor?"
Yes.
Yeah, that one's a book. That guy's a bridge dude. That guy never takes his armor off. Got some goats.
Well, I see the goats. The goats are really just making themselves at home, aren't they?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, they do a
Quentin
pretty good job of that.
is very busy, like going to everyone he sees and making sure he says hello to them.
Okay. When you get to the chieftain of the Conclave of A'r'lng, he takes your hand. It's a very warm handshake when he greets you. Again, he's a fire elemental, so that's to be expected. And he says, "Well met. Are you the leader of this group that Nanak has brought to us?"
Oh, me, no, that's... He's gonna point at Melizag. He's our leader of sorts. Him.
Well, it is a great honor to receive new friends. Truly, your glory is like a flock of goats descending from the mountains.
Oh, you have a very warm grip. I like it. It's very nice.
Why, thank you. Your hospitality seems quite warm as well.
I'd like to point out that he is going to continue this handshake until the leader stops
Right, okay,
it.
okay, very, very good, yes.
No, okay.
My apologies. I am Melizog Shalva. You have quite a nice place here.
Thank you, Melizog. Your kindness is seen and reciprocated. What is ours is yours. I am Blaze of A'r'lng. You are all welcome and among friends here.
Thank you for your hospitality. I am fascinated by everything I see here, but it warms my heart to be welcomed so warmly.
Pray tell, are you merely traveling with Nanak, or is there a specific query, or are you passing through? What is your destination?
While we are passing through,
No, fearless
for
leader.
a moment, we are looking to gather reinforcements against the dread.
And you come to us with this entreaty to fight alongside you, to take your concerns upon ourselves.
And your own concerns, are they not? If everywhere he flies, things grow from beneath it, how long before he flies over your wonderful village itself?
Well, with champions and warriors such as us, no amount of saliva nor other excretions from Nihilor that turn into monsters most foul will withstand the wrath of the warriors of A'r'lng. This is not truly a concern of ours.
But do think, if you were... I mean, we can discuss things. I don't want to lead with a hard sell, but think about the glory of being among the first to take up this cause, to know that your people were brave enough and strong enough to take the battle to the beast.
Well said, and wise you are to come to A'r'lng to set the precedent for new actions, and bold ones at that. Let us converse further in my command tent at a later point, but for now, please enjoy the feast and boast of your great accomplishments in battle. And he would raise a toast to all of you, and as the gathered individuals from the conclave would go about their own meals, you would hear that each of them think, like from the Thor movies, the way that his friends act with their feasting, that's very much the vibe that you're getting from all of these people. So Brindle the Rabbit Kleppen is loudly boasting about how he beat Bolt the Centaur in a foot race earlier today, and Bolt is like, well, you used psionics. It's a totally different game once magic is involved.
Yes, well, I still ran faster than you, and that's what really counts, right? Regardless of how it was achieved.
Back and forth.
I think just as loudly and just as boastfully, I think Melizog will tell a story of book bringing down a mountain onto their enemies.
Yeah. Ralph would
That's
say
the
that-
whole mountain, the whole thing,
Yes.
like the whole
Good
range. Like
sizable
how
bit of
many?
it.
Not the entire range, just the singular mountain that we were fighting on side of. But
Like one peak of mountain. How many people are you fighting?
he thinks back for a minute. Mostly because I'm trying to remember how many people were in that fight. I believe we were outnumbered roughly 6-1.
All right. So a little overkill. I hear you. It's pretty good. I can take that.
Very impressive, Ralph would declare. That must have taken great physical strength or magical skill. Much to rival my own physical strength a month ago when I outswam a river dolphin.
Well, if you take a quick look at me, I'll let you guess which sort of power I was using, physical or magical.
I did not want to be one to assume how much muscle is within your scrawny arms.
Hey, that
These
was,
scrawny arms are necessary for
good.
flying. Thank you.
yeah, you don't have to go that far with it.
Very powerful shoulders.
Very powerful shoulders. Great delts.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very funny because I think I have good examples for everyone except Melazon.
That's perfect.
Exactly. He would tell the story very grandiosely of Alan holding the door against a demon incursion.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he held the doors. Or has a door. He got a door. That guy's got the door.
Well, it can be a door. I'd prefer it to be a shield and a bridge, but I guess it could be a door.
Is that the door he used to hold it against the thing?
Nah, this
Get
was this big metal door, like a vault.
Oh, dang.
Huge.
Why'd you take that for your shield? That sounds crazy.
I don't know. I was just leaned up against it while stuff was pushing on it.
Nice.
It would have been excessive.
No such thing. Except for you shouldn't carry things around, because that's just lame.
Right, laddie, well, rather impressive, but have you ever neck wrestled a hydra?
It was asleep.
One of its heads was asleep. It's a hydra, it has many heads.
I
Alright.
mean,
Was it
I
the
didn't-
one you were neck wrestling?
Yeah,
I neck wrestled all of its heads at once.
that's not true.
Alan,
What do
did
you
a
mean, though?
rodeo,
You weren't even there, Nanak.
A rodeo
I
thing
heard.
with an undead alligator.
What? Oh, yeah. You told me that story.
Yeah, took it for a pretty good roll.
Don't worry. Is neck wrestling a sleeping hydra the same as just sort of snuggling?
I had that thought as well. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm going to be honest. I had that thought as well.
Slander!
Didn't want to be rude, but
Don't be ashamed if you like to snuggle.
And then he would tell the story of Quentin holding his ground against an entire pack of werewolves before tossing them into a ravine.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Wait,
That's
what?
incredible. Rather modest that you didn't bring that up yourself.
Oh, it's just another thing. Gotta do what you gotta do, am I right?
Well, you don't gotta do anything. You could have just died.
Oh, would you just die?
Well, no, but I mean, I don't want to die.
You speak silly then.
I'm just saying you could. There's options. There's always options.
Dying's never an option.
Oh,
No.
agreed.
No, it is not.
I mean, it most literally is.
Not really with Quentin around. It just doesn't happen.
I know. I've been closer than most. He kept me around.
Remember when we just flat out bullied that weird angel creature underground in the pit of acid?
Yes, I remember that.
That's a good story. Why'd you tell that?
And he does again, embellishing it in great. Like he will tell any of the stories.
Yeah, that one's
and
more up my alley. I like that one. That was pretty good.
that was a good one. That was exasperating for the powers that be, but it was a great story. Over the course of the evening, you all mesh really well with A'r'lng at the embellishments from Melazog. I mean, it's more just choosing to tell it in a very flavorful and over the top way, but like all of these events did happen.
Oh yeah, Melazog is specifically not lying.
Yeah.
He just might not be talking about how much damage we took at certain occasions,
Sure.
making us look a little bit better, but actively
Just on
not
the-
lying.
So, as the evening goes on, as the festivities and especially as the merrymaking continues, the conclave really welcomes the party in as highly valued and cherished guests. And as the evening is winding down a little bit, as the sun has long since set and the multicolored fireflies are out, Blaze, the fire elemental, would invite you all to his command tent to further discuss the possibility of taking the fight directly to Nihilor.
I think before letting himself retire to go pursue that with the group, Quentin would have caught on to what the others are doing and eventually share the story where Melazog put somebody in the ground to save somebody who was being unjustly tortured.
Nice.
Melazog would not have told any story about himself, and I want to make that very clear.
Yeah. So, Blaze welcomes you all into his command tent. You speak true that if Nihilor is to be defeated, A'r'lng should be the ones to lead the charge. I am as yet not entirely convinced that he should be defeated. His domain is the skies and ours is the plains. We keep the plains protected from his predations whenever he comes near. But I will hear you out.
I mean, it just sounds like you're content for doing the easy way, you know. He's the hard way. You just dealing with what he puts out there is the easy way. And then Aquitaine, you guys aren't all about the easy way, but I don't know.
Little puffs of smoke shoot out of his ears when you say the easy way. And you see, very briefly, you see him flaring a little bit more brightly, and you can tell that he would have been a mighty, mighty warrior 40 years ago, and still certainly a formidable force, but he has, of course, tempered a little bit as he's aged. And he says, I think not only for myself, but for the young of the Conclave who need to whet their appetite on something smaller before they take on the truly legendary dangers of the Everwilds.
That's smart.
In this case,
That's
however,
good.
if you
That's
wait
wholesome.
too long, there might not be enough of the Everwilds left to fight for. Sadly, we don't always get a chance to choose the time and place of our testing.
You speak true. The Conclave of A'r'lng are, of course, not nerds, but we have traded with other members of various conclaves who are more predisposed towards games where you pretend that you are more grandiose than you actually are, which, of course, in A'r'lng, we just actually are that heroic. But, not to belabor the point, having never played these games myself where I am not a nerd, I understand that a common strategy in these games is what people call XP farming, and keeping around a monster that spawns other monsters is a good way to do that. That is what the champions of A'r'lng see in Nihilor.
But
Well,
like you said,
let me
that's
just say, speaking as a guaranteed nerd, that's also a lame way to play.
Hey,
Any nerd will tell you that.
farm the little ones instead of getting that big. I mean, imagine what you'll get for fighting a big guy.
Oh, we would be sung of for ages untold.
Exactly.
And wouldn't it be a shame if they were singing of someone else?
Of someone else being the first to join the coalition.
All right, you don't have to twist my arm much further. You all raise excellent points. Now, there's the simple matter of being sure that we are not the only ones bringing forth might and power to the table. We are eager to take the fight to Nihilor, but in order to actually do this, I need to be convinced of your own might. And to that end, I would insist that you...
I'll wrestle you right now.
Alas, my own times on the battlefield are fewer and further between than I would like in my age. No, I would like for you to put on a public spectacle, a great feat of entertainment for my conclave. I'd like for you to best my champion in non-lethal combat.
Dibs.
Just one of us, or is it a team?
I will allow all of you, even Nanak being the one who brought you here. I mean, Nanak, if you wish not to face Samson in the ring, then of course I understand.
I ain't scared of Samson, but I will take these guys with me. I don't want to fight them by myself.
Let's do this.
Where's
he at?
May I inquire to the rules of this non-lethal combat? Because some of us are more utilize different means of combat.
We have a multitude of yarrow sparrows around that will fly in and stabilize you once you are down.
I just fighting for sport. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. Is there anything else we could do? I could build a bridge for you. I could repair a wall. I could get one of your huts looking better.
We can build Nihilor a house.
Sure.
My friend,
if you'd like.
Quentin, you are a warm and insightful person. Imagine building a bridge between two peoples, but that bridge is your disposition of strength.
I mean, it's still distasteful to me, but I mean, I if it's what you guys prefer, and like we do need your help. Okay. I guess we'll do this thing.
For what it's worth, for your own aspersions, No one will come to permanent harm. We will make sure of that.
Well, what if I'm one of the people there to just make sure nobody comes to harm?
That is certainly within your right. The people are here for a show, though.
Yeah, man, we're not telling you how to fight. There's like 7 of us.
Okay.
I mean, people might boo you if you just stand in the back, but that's okay. It don't matter.
I don't mind.
It's settled then. You shall face Samson in the arena of A'r'lng tomorrow at noon.
Oh, we gotta wait till tomorrow?
So much for you people being fast.
No, it will be better for all of us to have the night at the very least. my friend.
Blaze looks out of the tent to where there's like drunken fist fights that have broken out that are all in good nature but very destructive of the tents and stalls and everything that are in the commons, and he just looks back at you all and says, tomorrow would be prudent.
Okay.
Definitely gonna go take part in those.
I appreciate the chance that you have given us to show you our worth.
I look forward to seeing the lot of you take on Samson.
Samson's strong.
Well, if we're going to do it,
I missed that, Corey.
I said I figured.
So over the course of the evening, Alan is taking part in the revelries, we'll call them.
As the group is leaving, I want to hold back and say to Blaze, like, may I have a moment?
Of course. What concerns you?
I'm mostly just curious about how leadership works in a community that's so set on not being told what to do. It's an issue I sometimes find my own people, but I am curious to see how it is managed here.
My conclave knows that I have, although my physical strength has diminished a smidge in my advanced years, that I am still quite powerful in the ways of pyromancy, and that I have been tempered with many years of experience and wisdom. Some of that wisdom is to know when to issue an order. Some of that is to know when not to worry with order. And he again gestures to Alan and everyone else who's in the middle of a riotous fistfight. And he says, there will be many repairs to be made tomorrow, as is the case of every day. Every day brings its own challenges and its own celebrations, its own triumphs. In my leadership, because I do not exert myself, or I do not exert my wishes over much, I have earned a great deal of respect. That when I do, they listen.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Quentin's like hurried out after Alan, and he's like running around like healing those who look the most hurt. And then if like a wall gets damaged. He's like stops. He's like, "Oh, to be." He just starts pat. He's just out there with the revelry, but not like a part of it.
Trying to contain
I
it.
want to say he's not like actively hurting people. He's just out there like throwing people around, mosh pit style.
Yeah. Did Book have a response to that or a follow-up?
Yeah, but, well, I suspected it was to be something like that. I was just curious to hear it from you. I think I am. While I would never claim leadership of my community, I am at least somewhat benefited by my people being, I think, a fundamentally more communally minded than many. I just, it is interesting seeing what that philosophy taken to its extreme can look like. I don't necessarily dislike it.
At the end of the day, it is messier than many other systems, but we all find that quite liberating and freeing, and we know that we can rely on one another within this community.
Messy, I'm less concerned about. It's just loud. Maybe
It is that.
Maybe that's why my people don't do it. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening. If you need a quiet place to roost, just go a mile northeast. There's some hills with some steeper cliffs.
Well, I got a box I can climb into, as long as no one decides to pick it up and hit someone over the head with it.
I make no promises.
Anyway, thank you.
Cheers.
I will slope off out of the tent.
Yeah. All right. Does anyone have like specific notes on anything else that they get up to this evening or in the morning prior to the showdown of the century? Like every showdown is the showdown of the century here. They just hype everything up to its maximum possible extent.
Melazog's demon's going to bestow upon him a different boon. That's what this roll is about to be.
Manic went and told everybody what was going to happen and started drinking and fighting with everybody else.
Perfect.
And kept telling them that all the adventurers were talking mad crap about Samson and that he's weak and little.
I don't know. Alan is really just reveling. There's a lot of drinking, a lot of fighting.
What is Eve doing?
Oh gosh, I think Eve is at this point, having been here Jumanji style by herself for a little bit, is a little more self-preservationist and is a little bit more like, I don't know if fighting is the best option right before we're supposed to get out on the road, and like who knows what horrors may unfold before us. But yeah, sure, let's all drink and get into bar fights the night before a fight with someone called Samson. This sounds like a great idea. So I think she probably would be drinking a little bit, but also like being very like trying to not get hurt if she could help it.
Yeah, makes sense. So I see Eve and Quentin as sort of doing the periphery dance, and in Eve's case, that's participating a little bit so that like she's there and recognized, and in Quentin's case, it's damage mitigation, collateral control.
I think he's a little more in the thick of it than that. Like he's not throwing punches. He'll come up and like stop two people who like somebody's gotten a little too hurt. He'll like pull them apart and start helping somebody who's got a hurt ankle. He'll pick up that fallen wall and start like fastening it back into place, and He's just going through it, just not in the same way they are.
Gotcha.
If
Yeah.
Alan's
Do
somebody
it
that's a
now.
little too hurt, he will literally throw them to Quentin.
Melizog will be taking notes. He will be writing furiously and fastly of everything he's seeing and just getting as much of it into the manuscript as he can.
Amazing. All right. Going once, going twice, and I think I'm gonna hit you all with fatigue from the amount of revelry. That is 1 death point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you all wake up in with various levels of regret. Maybe someone like Alan just doesn't regret it all at all, but I don't know. That's up to you all. Yeah, I didn't think so. You all wake up certainly feeling the events of the last night, the physical confrontations, the amount of imbibing that there was. But over the course of the morning, you wake up, you have a breakfast that is very similar in flavor and palate, and there's already a huge fanfare around the A'r'lng Arena over on the western side of the Conclave. It's this massive, it's not Coliseum grandiose, but it's a giant arena with a couple levels of benches and bleachers. There's a lot of flags and banners that mark it as sort of the center gathering place. And there's trumpeters and buglers that are heralding that everyone should go and watch the dramatic event as it is going to unfold later this afternoon. I'll give you all a moment together as a party.
I do have a plan.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you all like a pregame like locker room moment as a party.
All right.
So I got something for everybody. Years of being a barkeep has made me well prepared for this moment. Drink up. It tastes gross, but it'll get rid of whatever remaining hangover you might have.
Oh, thanks. Quentin just full trust drinks it.
Yeah, Alan will swig it.
Yeah.
Just watch me just flat out drug a guy without his permission and still happy to take it.
Pretty much. It's never ended in a bad way for any of us before, so why would we mistrust you?
No, you're not my personal vendetta.
And after he swigs it, Alan's going to swig another potion of his own. That's going to be a bullet strength potion. Then he's going to go ahead and turn and start bleeding on the floor as he casts Jagged Bones. But I am going to have to take...
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and then he will also cast Boorish Savagery. But I am going to have to take 2d damage to do that.
And Boorish Savagery, remind me, is that a group one or is that still just you?
Still just me.
Okay. Carnage is the group one.
Yes. Yeah.
And about Carnage, Melizog is going to cast Carnage. Looking at something else, but I'm going to bring that up quick.
Okay, that's a whole lot of cool stuff.
Equal to or less than my magic attribute. So that's the entire party.
Excellent.
The entire party will get Carnage, which is when the spell takes effect. I mean, he would be holding this for as close to the start as possible. But gain 15 shield HP, gain +2 to strength and +2 to dex. This can exceed your attribute cap. Plus 10 feet of speed. We cannot be frightened. If a creature attempts to charm us, it takes 2d20 and takes the higher. We sprout matted, mangy fur. Our eyes resemble that of a rabid wolf. Our veins pop inhumanly, and our canine teeth and fingernails grow. We gain a special attack, tooth and claw, range of 5 feet, strength or dex to hit versus AR. On a hit, 2d8 sharp damage.
Holy
So
cow.
we're werewolves. We're werewolves now.
Pretty much.
Without the curse, yeah.
Without the curse.
Yeah, I look crazy right now because I am resembling a bull, a boar, and whatever animal I'm supposed to resemble with carnage.
You're like the
In
thing of
addition to
myth.
being a werewolf.
Yeah. Being an actual werewolf
On
in
the
Iron Maiden samurai armor. Still with a cowboy hat?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
The Minotaur has nothing
on
on
the
you.
subject of looking crazy, I am going to climb into the steamer trunk and ride it out, so that when I get out, I'm going to use wardrobe to emulate what could best be described as ring attire that I have seen in gladiatorial fights in the past.
Yeah.
So something very flashy and impractical, but that's okay. It's just an illusion.
Awesome. And for books, for books aesthetic, is that more like Roman gladiator with the cuirass and the like leather and iron skirt, or is it more like luchador, or is it WWE? Like what imagery
I think
are you?
we're going somewhere
conjuring?
between luchador and wizard.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely a lucha mask involved, but yeah, also something vaguely robe-ish that does things that fabric can't do. And as always, when I get up in the morning, mage armor, because I'm just always mage armor.
Yeah. Any other pre-battle prep anyone wants to do?
No, the rest of it has to be done kind of mid-battle.
Sure. Yeah, right.
I'm debating if I want to be able to fly for this, but I don't think I'll need to.
All right. All right, you all walk into the arena. You can reposition yourselves if you want to before we get started. We'll also take a slightly early break here in just a minute before we get started improper. I'm just gonna scene set a little bit.
I guess the main thing Quentin would have been doing for his prep is he's just taking the time to make sure there's some fresh soil and water in his little nook that he has in the back of his shield that he's now fully planted these flowers in.
Okay. I have no idea what that's for. I'm so curious.
He's got the cursed flowers.
Oh, right. That's right.
Sure. He still doesn't understand what they are. He just loves them, and he's
knows that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's taking his time to tend to them.
All right, so the members of the Conclave of A'r'lng have gathered around. They are cheering as you all walk out onto the arena on the southern side. And you see Blaze in the center of the arena over here on the eastern side, who holds out his hands to you and in respect as you all march forward and position yourselves. And then let's see, before I bring Samson out, are you all good on positioning? Duke is going to come over to one side here.
What is this wooden thing that I'm standing next to?
Sure, yeah, that's like just a platform with stairs up to it over here. So one way up, we'll call it 15 feet high. And then a pile of rocks and some spiked like barricades, like anti-cavalry style barricades.
And the stuff in the northeast?
Yeah, those are just like pillars. Each 5 feet tall, so you could duck behind them. You could balance on top of them for more flashy, like Pirates of the Caribbean style duels. All right, and as you all take your positions, Samson marches forth from the other side. There are cheers and exultant celebration from the crowd as the champion walks forth. He is wearing a Roman gladiator style like war skirt, and that's all. He has a massive warhammer on his back, and Samson is a centaur, but he is a rhinoceros gorilla centaur.
Yep.
That was detail we could have had sooner, I think. Other than just he was scary. Nanik.
He
With
looks
Sam?
so cool.
It's gonna be fun.
Don't worry. He's
He
not
beats
that
his
strong.
chest. He howls. And all of the crowd around the arena just go crazy as he stamps his rhinoceros foot, pounds his chest. And we will take our break at that. We'll jump back in at, let's see, 8:30 Eastern. So that's about 15 minutes, and then we'll jump into the ring. See y'all soon, everyone.
All right.
Oh, we've been reordered.
That's the one we had before. I don't know if that's correct or not, but
I feel like Samson was smaller, right? Samson was a lot smaller.
we got a serious echo.
Oh, you might still be in the other chat.
Yeah, that's my bad. Should be no echo now, and I should be unmuted for all of our people on YouTube now. Samson is in fact not smaller, as Mackie was trying to imply.
You sure?
Yeah, let's jump back in. You all have your spells up. Samson has trotted out to thunderous applause. It's time for the showdown of the century, or at least of this Tuesday. I would love for you all to roll initiative.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh, that was
Sorry, I
terrible.
missed
That was a 1. Well, 10, but
one on the die. Yeah. I missed Eve and Nanak, if those went through already.
Eve was
It doesn't.
10.
Eve was a 10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use a luck point for
I don't
initiative?
know why my. Oh, it doesn't. Forgot the pop-up doesn't roll.
I think that was my problem as well.
Yeah. The eternal struggle.
Right?
That's a 3.
Nice.
Can I use a luck point for my initiative?
Go for it. I would love for you to use not lose a luck point on initiative.
That's fine. I've got 3.
No, I need to go before you.
Jeez, that's low. Get those low rolls out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and use another luck point on initiative if you want.
16's okay. I can live.
I'm going to use my +4 on myself.
Okay. Between Melizog and Alan, who do you want to have priority?
I kind of want to go first, and Jesse, you know why.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Do it this way, make it easier. All right. Melizog, you will kick us off then.
All right, so I'm going to start out with my 5 AP. I'm going to use 4 of them to cast Hasten on Alan.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my last AP to activate Unholy Magic.
All right. Alan is hasted. Unholy magic is active. Remind me, unholy magic, is that a vessel thing?
Yes, it is a vessel thing. So I will.
Demon Soul.
For 1 AP, it'll reduce my psionic and occult spell SP cost by 1, and my everything will cast those 2 fewer AP for me to cast on my turn, and I add charisma to any damage I deal with occult or psionic magic. So if you'll allow it, I'll swap it. I'll do unholy magic first, and then
Sure,
Jason-
save off the AP and SPC for. Yeah.
Which would leave me with 1, and I will attempt to. I will move forward at a diagonal of 20 feet.
Excellent. Beautiful. That'll be Alan next, with Eve on deck.
Okay, so where is the little... There it is. Right now, my movement speed is currently 60 feet.
Yeah, it is.
Are these squares accurate? There
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. Okay. So... Oh, they changed things. There we go. Ah. So 60 feet there for 1 AP. One of my 11. I'm just gonna spend 1 more to get to there.
Are you about to global Samson? You have 10 AP left? 9 AP left?
Yep. Before I forget, because at the start of my turns I do need to take some damage. I almost forgot. So I will take 6 because of Rapturous.
Yep.
Don't forget, you do have the shield HP first.
Ah, yes, I do. So that didn't even eat through all of that. Let's see. I was considering dropping Jagged Bones, but I think I'm gonna keep it up just in case. But we're gonna start with some Tooth and Claw attacks. So let's see. With 9, I can do 4 of those. One. That didn't hit.
Come at me with puny bones. Oh, that one actually hits.
So we'll roll damage. For 23 damage.
Okay.
Let's do third attack. Roll damage for that. Yep.
Ow. Did one of you cast Carnage? That's not fair.
Did that go twice? Why did that go twice? I think I double clicked it. Yeah, I think it was the 21 that went through first.
That will also hit.
And 26 damage from that one.
Okay.
Attack with Jagged Bones. For 20 damage.
Okay.
And he's dead.
He is bloodied.
And then I'll take 3 bleeding damage from Jagged Bones.
Yeah.
And that's Alan's turn.
Okay. Samson will take his turn before Eve goes. He's pretty aware, so I'm gonna make a perceiving check for him real quick. Okay. It's a little bit hard for him to see through that truck that just hit him, but he looks around the arena. He hones in on Melazog. Melazog, Carnage is affecting you as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then he is going to thump his chest in rapid succession. Focuses in on you, and he's going to try to negate. This is going to be against your willpower. Oh no!
You're about 12 off. Sorry, 13 off.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll try that again. No, no.
How did that one do? Did that was that one better or
Okay, do you all remember in the break room when I was like, yeah, guys, I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this fight for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
how was that roll?
Oh, beautiful.
No.
He is still
Um,
very scary for what it's worth.
Yeah, the fact that he's trying to negate my magic
He's terrifying.
is terrifying.
Well, he's gonna move, I guess.
Really need to give Alan an exploit.
Or a pugilist level.
He thunders up against the side of the arena here, causing the dust to rattle as he slams into it, and that will bring us to Eve, followed by Duke.
Oof, I shouldn't have been talking smack against him. So he barrels up against. Oh god. Okay. So let me see. Where is she? Distance. It's a little far. He's a little
Yeah, it's
far.
a fairly big arena.
Yeah, it is. It's like deceptively big. Because of the shape, I think.
Yeah.
Can I... Okay, I'm going to scooch her just for a second just because I want to get a better idea. Is this... She could not have, like, squeezed through that. She would have to run around if she wanted to get on the back side.
I would counter it as difficult terrain to walk over it. It's not squeezable. It is too narrow for that, but the rocks themselves are not such that you couldn't just climb over them.
Like, climb over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if that's normally 10 feet, it would just cost 20 feet of movement to jump
Gotcha.
over that.
And then, okay, this might also be a strange one. What is this, like... Is this just a banner? Or like a... Okay.
Yeah, it's flying high up enough that unless you actively try to make it part of the fight, it's just there for decoration.
I gotcha. Okay. Okay. I think she does have some extra. Sorry. I'm trying to click the wrong thing. I think she's going to just try to scoot around because she was talking a big game and now she's kind of scared of him, being honest. Oh god. Okay. I think I'm just gonna. Okay. I'm pretty sure she can get to like there.
Yeah.
And then just hold on to that. A little bit AP. Ooh.
Sure, just save up.
Yeah. You guys got this. I believe in all of you.
And that brings us to Duke, who is similarly not thrilled about where he's at right now. He will dart forward, cast his hand out from his, touch it to his temple, and then cast it out, and a psionic dagger will fly forward at Samson. And will miss.
That's our Duke.
And then he'll flee.
Good job. It's that's a show of sport. Well done.
It will be Quentin's turn next after Samson goes. And let's see. He's going to just hold his finger out at Melazog again and say, "No playing nice, buffing spells. Show me your true strength." And he'll try to snap Carnage again. Oh, there we go. Maybe 18.
An 18 does not overcome my willpower.
I said play nice. 21.
That will do it.
Finally. Okay, Carnage is down. No Carnage for
Now,
one.
is it just a singular spell that goes down, or is it all spells that go down?
Singular spell. He targets a spell that is affecting him or the person that he's targeting and cancels that spell.
Okay.
Because that spell that you cast is affecting everyone, that was like the most effective and efficient way for him to.
Oh, I just wasn't sure if it was all of them, because Hasten would also go down.
Yeah, no, he'll have to target Hasten separately.
Okay.
And then he's gonna move. Let's see, 15, and then 45. There we go. Yeah, get right up in there. Oh, hi, Nanak. And it is Quentin's turn.
Okay, yeah, Quentin's gonna reach up to his temple and pull little streams of thought and call forth his burb familiar.
Okay. I should also mention Samson is no longer bloodied.
Oh,
Good.
Hate that.
I'll fix
Hate
that.
that.
And I think it's what I could bring it within 20 feet of me.
I believe so.
So if I could be like as close to Alan as I can get it when I summon it.
Okay.
Let's see how far that puts it. Yeah, so he's gonna have it start. How do I get on my working clip? There we go. So I can move 30 feet on its own when it comes in, and then he's gonna start pumping his own AP in. So one more to get it out to him.
Okay.
And then one more to get him farther back. Actually, we'll get him. We'll just do all of it. So we'll do two more to get him 60 feet back down.
Okay, nice.
And Quentin will just turn so he's facing Samson, but that's all of his AP.
Perfect. And Book is up next, followed by Samson.
Oh, fun. Well, let's try something a little bit different. This is a spell attack targeting anticipation. And it's gonna be one of those days. I don't suppose he's really bad at spotting stuff.
He's actually fairly good at spotting stuff. 11 is not going to do it.
All right, as I unleash a swarm of tiny bubbles that somehow miss.
There's a swarm of tiny bubbles. He just inhales deeply and absorbs them all.
Well, that's terrible. They're made of acid.
He sneezes quickly, somehow not taking damage. due to his higher anticipation.
Why does everyone insist on just putting stuff in their mouths? All right. In that case, I think the spell we were all anticipating coming along. Like, clap my hands and put them on the floor. Against anticipation. Oh, God damn it. I am not doing great.
Meets it, beats it.
Let's go.
Oh, that meets it?
12 is the magic number, yeah.
Okay. So this is, of course, Arcane Column.
Nice.
Which is much smaller than his base, so I'm just trying to put it under like 1 foot.
Sure.
Let's see. Okay. Dear, be mildly inconvenienced. Oh, if we're putting a column up, it would be of the foot closest to me, so there's a wall between me and
Understandable. Yeah. I am mildly inconvenienced.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Next.
Don't mind if I do. He'll unsheath his hammer or twirl it off of his back and just slam it straight into the ground next to Nanak. Sorry, little friend. And this is going to be a 20-foot cone, so it will also hit Quentin, or potentially hit Quentin.
Okay.
Doesn't quite reach anyone else. A 15 against Fortitude for Nanak and Quentin.
It
That-
does not hit.
It's a fail for
Nice.
Manic passes.
Nice. Sweet. Okay, on a miss.
He got a little friend!
You take no damage. You do fall prone and are shaken until the end of your next turn, just from the pure force that ripples through the ground.
Oh, that was rude.
And he will continue to move. Let's see, get around the column. Trample over the prone
Hey.
Quentin, sadly, without any mechanical effect this time. And it's Nanak's turn.
Okay. What does Shaken do again?
-2 on d20 rolls.
Okay. Does it take an AP to stand up?
It does.
Okay. All right. I will use. I'll use 1 AP to stand up. And then he will clap his hands together, lick both palms, and then just look over and go,
Want to see my new trick, or you want to see what I really look like?
Yes. Yes, to both those. Yeah.
I gotta pick one.
Oh. I want to see you.
Okay.
and then I will use my Fey Magic 3, and I will polymorph into a wilting warden, turning into a huge plant Fey creature.
Show you who's swole.
And I get humongous.
Awesome.
And then that should be That'll be my turn.
All right. Sorry, let me see if I can give you control of the Wilting Warden real quick. With Polymorph, you assume its stats, right? Until
Yes, except for Int and Charisma.
Okay. Yeah, let me just give you control of the creature real quick. And it will be Melizog's turn again, top of the initiative order.
All right, and he is within range. So let's start the debuffing cycle.
Boo! Play fair.
So this first one would be against logic, as Melizog's eyes are covered in shadow. And attempts to connect with him. Getting a 26 versus logic.
There we go.
That is hugely successful. You have found his dump stat.
So that was 2 AP because of Unholy Magic. Then I'm going to throw 2 Eldritch Orbs at him. I'm going to use 2 AP, cast Eldritch Orb, getting 22 each time against AR for 13 and 11 damage.
All right.
And then for my last
He's bloodied
AP,
again.
I am going to attempt to demoralize him. Only getting a 14 versus willpower.
Not quite. No, he's very strong of mind.
As he'll say, it looks like and then he just like stops because his voice sounds funny even to him. He's just like, it looks like wait, what? And that's why it wasn't quite as good. But that will be my turn.
Awesome. Sorry, I missed the logic one that you succeeded on. That was blind, right?
Yes, that was blind.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely. And all right, so before Alan goes, we'll have another turn from Samson. And he wheels back around, sees Nanak show his true form, and then his vision just cuts off.
Oh.
He's like, spellcasters. And then he just charges in a straight line towards where he knew Nanak to be. And if he happens to get anyone else, then so much the better. So he is going to, let's see, tier 2 actions, trample, move up to his movement. Any creature in the line is subjected to this attack. Wow. Just going in a true straight line. That is only Nanak and Duke.
Cool. I am immovable.
Okay.
In case he would push me.
He will not
Nanak,
push you. He
Duke.
will.
And a stone pillar.
Wait. Okay. You're literally immovable. He'll stop
Yeah.
at you. Unstoppable force. Immovable object. He smashes into you.
Crash into each other.
Yeah. This will be against your reflexes, Nanak.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. It's going to be 15 damage to you, and because you are immovable, I will say nothing else happens. I'm going to remind myself on the condition real quick, but narratively, you do stand your ground, because I like that image. But I don't remember off the top of my head if you're actually immune to like falling prone or not.
I don't know that. Dance.
Yeah, let's see.
cannot be teleported or moved against its will.
Okay, that's slightly ambiguous. I'll say, yeah, you don't fall prone. Yep, so you just take the damage, you hold your ground, and it is Alan's turn, followed by Eve.
All right. So first things first. Oh, when Carnage was removed, did that take the shield HP with it?
Probably.
Not
No.
any shield HP you already got is still there, but obviously no new shield HP from it.
Okay, that's fine. So I will take damage from the armor. So that'd be 6 more damage. If this thing will work with me, there we go. He's just gonna spend an AP to actually, what's my get over there? With my current strength. Yeah, I'm gonna spend an AP to use Spring Step, which will double my jump distance, and then I'm gonna just leap over the dude.
Yeah, get that flank.
So that's 2 AP. Then I'm going to use 1 AP for Battlefield Tactician, giving everybody within 40 feet focused against it. I also have focused because there's at least one other person within 5 feet of it. I'll save that because that's already 2 extra TA. Not that I need it, but you know. Okay, so I have 8 AP left, and I no longer have Tooth and Claw, so we're just back to Jagged Bones. It'll be +2 to these rolls. Yeah, 25.
Don't forget,
Yes.
oh, no, he's not blinded anymore. It's at the end of his turn.
Ah, right. Yep. So, damage for that is 22.
It sure is.
Does a 10 hit? No,
10
12.
does not. 12 does not.
Okay. Jeez, how about a 17?
Yes, 17 does hit.
Sweet. That'll be 22 damage there again.
Why are you still so strong? I took Carnage away.
Hey, look, some people are just good at what they do. I mean, I was kind of worrying you're going to keep running away from me the whole time. 14?
14 misses.
Okay. Let's see. I've got 4 left. I'm going to hold on to it.
Okay.
Now come on, now you gotta fight me too.
He's just thumping
big
his
guy.
chest and like looking at you. Eve, it is your turn, and you've got that extra AP stored up now.
Yes. Okay. So Eve's been sitting here watching all this. She's been noodling around some ideas, and I wanted to ask a little bit of like a clarifying question. This little spiky thing over here, how like heavy would you say it is?
Give me one sec. According to Wikipedia, okay, Wikipedia doesn't have a quick answer. According to Google Gemini, we're gonna call this why is it in kilograms? Be nice to me. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, no, it's like 1,200 pounds.
Okay, that answers so many questions.
It's much
so
heavier than I
quickly.
thought they would be, too.
Okay, then. I think second question would be, this is just a platform that, like, you can get up the stairs with.
Yes.
There's nothing.
So the platform is about 15 feet high. It's empty underneath, so you could run underneath it. And up on the north side, those pillars are about 5 feet tall apiece.
Got it. Okay. I think then I think she might just honestly double run over there. Oh, gato, 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 and just like not that far. Sorry. She would post up underneath the little like stair-ish area. Like here. And then thank you. Yeah, that's really all she can do right now. Cause like all of these like benches are all outside of their like these walls, right?
Right. I mean, you could. They're also all occupied by spectators.
That would probably not be cool. Probably not be cool.
Might be a slight foul. Yeah.
That'd be very cool.
Books like toss them. I think
No pro wrestling fans, they'd be all about this.
right.
Valid.
It's really tempting, actually. Now that you say that. Would it be out of pocket for her to attempt to use lesser telekinesis to pull one of those banners and whip it at our friend?
No, I think that's great.
All right. I think that's what she would do then.
Okay.
So we're gonna make it like an attack. I don't know if this is what I'm doing this right. I hope I'm doing it right. It's not doing much. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Your form is great. Unfortunately, he sees the banner coming and he just swats it aside.
Yeah, I should have thought of the flag on it. Made it pretty obvious, didn't it? Okie doke. That's all she's got.
More stuff
That's
to
all she's
concentrate on.
got. You're not wrong.
You're good.
Samson whirls around on Alan. And he says, "You want to fight me? You want me to fight you too?" And he's going to gore you with his rhinoceros horn.
Bring it on.
That's a 21
yeah.
hit.
That hits anything.
That's going to be 20 damage and you fall prone.
All right, good hit.
Okay, and that's actually
I am
22 damage
definitely
because of your rapturousness.
Yes. Yeah.
And then from you being prone on the ground, he's just going to reach down and scoop you up in one of his big gorilla hands.
Sweet.
Maybe not. 10 to hit your armor rating?
No.
Yeah. And then he just snorts and tramples away.
Why you keep running away?
Because I'm a heavy cavalry unit. That's what I do.
Damn.
And Duke is up next, followed by Quentin. Duke just goes, he's so
I'm
fast.
sorry. I forgot. When he tried to hit me, is the gore the whole reason I saved extra AP. Was it a melee attack?
The gore and the scoop were both melee attacks.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna use 2 of my reactive AP then for counter strikes.
Great.
And I'll have TA and +2 damage on the one that missed.
Okay.
So first one is gonna be nah. I would have still had the flanking and focused, so 13. So no.
Yeah, no, your claws
Oh.
like skitter off of his armor.
If he moved outside of my 10 feet, I get to lash at him with Briar Snare as a reactive movement.
Yes, indeed.
And that would have been 20 for the second one.
I fail.
20 does hit though, so you can go ahead and roll damage for that.
Sweet. So it's this +2. So 20 damage.
Unreal. Okay. Duke doesn't know the meaning of the word fear, so he will charge at Samson, just yelling and waving his arms the whole time, and like tapping his head and throwing mind daggers, throwing psionic blades at him. And wait, is he even with double move? I think he's just slightly out of range. So he's looking very heroic. He's just not able to quite stick the landing with any of those. And that will bring us to Quentin.
Okay. Yeah, our familiar's gonna swing back, pick us up, and then we're gonna go spend 2 AP to move all the way up to this guy. And Quentin like lands there. He's looking over at this guy and he's like, "You're not looking so good. Aren't you supposed to be like putting up a fight and stuff here?" And he's gonna. He feels bad. This guy's just beaten, getting walloped and wrecked. So Quentin's gonna reach out and cast Healing Touch on our enemy.
Yeah.
That is such an insult. Sweet, I get to keep wailing on him.
Quit. No.
Yeah, let's drag this thing out.
So yeah, it's only 2 points of life. But he's tried. He's tried to help.
Yeah, he is. Samson just looks over at you, a look of absolute bewilderment on his features.
No, get him. Put on a good show. We gotta show that we're strong.
He curls a fist, cocks back, slams it just past your head to knock a chunk of stone off of this pillar behind you. It falls into his other outstretched hand, and then he turns and hucks it at the rest of the party.
Damn.
10-foot radius. I can get Nanak, Melazog, and Alan in this. It thuds into the ground, causes a impact tremor. This is going to be against your reflexes.
Oh,
no.
Let's go. Quentin tears up. He's so proud. And then he realizes his friends are being hurt, and now he's like aghast. Quentin's so conflicted.
It was your healing touch. This was all you. Man, that's a painful crit.
There's a very real chance this might take me to 0.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was a very real chance.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have a lot of shield HP.
Okay. That's 43 damage to Melazog, Alan, and Nanak. And then Samson will snort and move away a little bit more.
Yeah, now you're doing something. Let's keep that up.
Hey, where you going? You were supposed to help us put on a show. You were doing so good there.
Yeah,
That
he's
will
just running
knock-
laps at this point.
Nanak out of his polymorph. Exactly the amount of points to knock him out of his polymorph.
Nice. Amazing. Let's see. That is Book next, followed by Nanak.
Huh. I got 2 questions, one of which is kind of weird. The basic one is what size category is this guy?
Huge.
Samson is huge.
He's huge. All right, I can't. So that
He is
takes
huge
out.
and thick.
Didn't need to know that second bit. But the other thing is, is he still visibly healing?
Yes.
And did he appear to be visibly healing when he was no longer bloodied?
Yes, but more slowly.
All right. I don't know why I'm even bothering to ask. He is way too far away for me to do any of the fun stuff. So I think I'm just going to have to probably pummel him with actually no, wait a second. I can do that. I'm going to hop down off the platform. I'll count on my shield HP to absorb whatever the applicable damage is. Because I'm just dropping.
Oh, I see. It would just be 1d4 falling damage.
Yeah. Okay. And then I am going to... Ooh, against Fort. That's not great, but we'll see if this works. Make a magic attack on him against Fort.
Ooh.
Tougher than that.
On a miss, the creature takes no damage but still falls prone, so we're going to find out whether he's immune to prone.
He is not immune to prone. He's like thumping his chest all proud, and then his knees just buckle.
Just
You
snowball
can't
to the face, no damage, just flops
That's
over. And then I think just a. I can. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use. What is it? The cold cantrip I always use, frostbite. Does a 20 hit?
Nice. That will hit any of his defenses. Frostbite is armor rating or fortitude?
Oh, that's a good question. It is fortitude. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it does hit.
Yeah. And what is it? There we go. All right, 9 damage, and he was prone from the previous thing, and that's me.
All right. Okay, perfect. That brings us back to Nanak.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At this point, I think Nanak will. How far is he now? Jesus, he's so far away.
He's far.
That's so far. That's so far. He might do nothing because he doesn't want to fucking run. You know what? Actually, why not? He's gonna slap his hands together again, lick both his palms, and then he's going to summon 3 swarms of scarabs into the battlefield. As close to him as I can get them out here, 30 feet out from Nanak, into the middle of the arena.
All right, 3 swarms, you said?
Yes.
Okay, I do not believe I have the stats programmed in. I'm going to double check real quick. Otherwise, I'll just make like tokens and have you pull up the stats on the wiki.
Yeah, that sounds good. I have them up here.
Okay. All right, scarabs. Let's actually do it this way. I think that looks exactly like a scarab.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like he just like claps him, licks his palms, says some weird fey shit, and then scarab just starts sprouting out of the ground, out of the dirt.
Nice. Yeah, Samson sees them all crawling out of the dirt, and he just shakes his head. He's like, "You come at me with bones and with insects. I am a champion."
New tricks. I got new tricks. Got new bugs. I'm gonna put them in your butt.
You stay away from my butt, Nanak. I
Well,
remember last
tell me.
time we faced each other.
I would have won too. You're too fast. You're running away, pooping on me and stuff. I'm gonna plug that thing up.
Is there anything else from Nanak?
I'm so confused.
No, that's it. I used all my HP.
Okay. That will bring us to Samson. He stands from prone. Maybe. There we go. All right, he stands from prone. He's going to spend one of his actions to thunder forward. And another to just, as he's trampling past, he reaches out a hand and tries to scoop up Duke.
Hey.
Remarkably successfully. Duke will take 9 damage and is grappled. And back to the top of the order with Melazog.
You put him down. That's not nice.
So
I'll put him down.
that crit rock throw did a little bit more damage other than just damage, as I lost concentration on AC.
Oof.
Does that mean Alan is stunned?
He's dazed.
Dazed, okay.
He's dazed.
Which is rough.
Yeah.
However, I am definitely within range. I will first try to blind him for a 14,
That is successful. He is blind.
and then I will shoot 2 unholy orbs. I'll spend 2 AP to cast Eldritch Orb. At my level, it's 2. A 16 and a 26 versus AR
Those are both successful.
for 8 and 15 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna try and demoralize him for a 25 versus willpower.
This wild magic. He's demoralized. I'm demoralized.
You speak as if magic is not something that is readily available to everyone. It seems that
magic. Fight me one-on-one.
you have
Don't do
yet
it.
Quit
to,
running.
you have yet to fully crush my magic. You've disabled one spell, and I've hit you with many.
I'm
Crush
sure
you.
I'd be happy to fight you one-on-one. Just give me time to get out of the way. That's all right. Just scoot.
Surprisingly, Milizog's not even bloodied at this point.
Yeah. Did you take
Oh.
meat pile or like witch talents? Like
Yeah, so Meat Pile was given to me by my serpent friend, my brain
I
friend.
see. Clever.
That's what the switch was, and all those dice that I rolled when I said I'm changing that stuff up.
Got it. That's very cool. I like that. I see the synergies behind the scenes. I never considered that. That's really fun.
But that will be my turn.
All right. That will bring us to a dazed and dying Alan.
And prone. All
And
right.
prone.
Ooh.
This is a rough turn. So first, I will, from bullish strength, gain a D4 of shield HP. 1. Well, that's just enough to not make me take death points from my armor.
Yep.
And so he's going to spend 1 AP to stand up. And I mean, he's kind of just slowly stands up, dusts himself off a bit, shakes the jagged bones out. We're going to go ahead and dismiss those for an AP. Just drop that particular spell. And I have 1 left. I don't think I can really do anything a whole lot with it. Other than, okay, let's see. That dropped my speed back down to 20.
And I apologize. I alluded to this during last night's meeting, but I didn't actually like hammer out the rules. Once you hit 0 hit points, Yarrow Sparrows are going to fly in and try to like pump you back up above 0. Once they do, you're out of the fight.
Oh, I
So-
hit 0 hit points when he hit me with the rock.
Right. The Yarrow Sparrows will give you 1 turn to try to not be at 0 hit points, but they're not going to see shield hit points. So that's what all of the little like Y circles are. As long as you
Gotcha.
avoid them and they haven't brought you back up to 1 hit point, you can still keep fighting.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my fighting instinct. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Oh god, no, that costs a whole lot. Damn. Okay, yeah. So I'll use fighting instinct and my last AP. Still on measure. To move up to here. Part of that I just leapt over Melazog again.
Mhm.
And that's all of my AP. No longer bleeding those, so no damage there.
All right. That is 0 actual hit points. That's 1 death point.
Yep.
All right. And delightfully, this brings us back to Samson, who is blinded and demoralized. But he is holding Duke. He has a nice trample line. It just depends on how much he's aware of. I'm going to give him a perceiving check at disadvantage. Yeah, no. He's just gonna run in a random direction and hold Duke down to the ground and try to till the earth with him.
Oof.
Ow.
Oh no!
Jesus.
This will be against Duke's fortitude. It's only a 12, but Duke is Duke.
Now,
That yeah.
does the
He-
roll 2d20 and take the lower? Is it in
Oh,
effect
you're right,
on
you're right.
this?
Yeah. Even so.
I tried.
Yeah. Duke is at 0 hit points. There's just a trail of blood, like a really bad bicycle crash abrasion on the sidewalk, as Duke is just dragged along behind Samson, who then lets go of Duke, no longer grappling him, and he deposits him right next to this Yarrow Sparrow. Then just turns back around and thumps his chest at all of you.
Yeah, he did that to me
And-
last time.
Do that to all of you. I'm Samson, the champion of A'r'lng. And that will bring us to Eve.
That's how I stopped being champion of A'r'lng. He's like drag all around the freaking thing for like ever.
He really does like to move, and it's getting really obnoxious because every time I think I am within a reasonable distance of him, he moves again.
Dumb.
And
Almost.
yeah.
It's almost
Yeah,
like
people
Nathan
that-
and Tyrell met in an arena, and Nathan learned something from Tyrell. It's a deep cut for homebrew fans.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you crazy. Okay.
I haven't had a problem.
Okay, Nathan. Okay.
Well.
Okay.
He's also not focused directly on you.
No, yeah, no, absolutely.
Get warmed up. I'm gonna try and tie him up a little bit.
What would happen if one were to use a lesser telekinesis to lift a clump of scarabs? Let's say maybe this clump of scarabs and fling it at him.
You could definitely do that as per the normal effects of the spell. You make your attack, you roll damage. I'd have the damage also hit the scarabs, but then the scarabs would be over on him as well. So probably a net positive for you.
All right, yeah, that I think is what Eve would do then.
I love it.
Yeah. If you're gonna run away from me and think I'm not gonna throw something at you.
You're just bugging me.
Good. Does the 22? The 22 does
Yes.
hit him, right?
Yeah, 22 hits.
Sweet,
Yep.
sweet. All right.
Oh, not bad.
So it came out to 4. I don't know
Alright.
how you adjudicate that with scarabs, but
I got it.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, the scarabs take 4 damage and Samson takes 4 damage.
sweet. All right. That's going to be what I think Eve does.
And Tyrell, are you tracking hit points for your scarabs?
Yeah, I'm tracking
Cool.
them here on my
I
sheet.
I'm
would count that
sorry.
as an area of effect because they are hitting an area of a centaur gorilla.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
It's like a windshield counts as AoE when you're driving through a swarm.
Right, okay. That's only 1 damage for them.
All right, lesser telekinesis. That's like 2 AP, right? So
3, I think, but yes.
okay, gotcha. So that's it for you then.
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect. Duke will spend his turn whimpering, and the Yarrow Sparrows, which act on initiative count 10, will try to intervene. So one of them will fly down and stabilize Duke. Duke regains 3 hit points, but is out of the fight per the rules of the A'r'lng arena. And the others are going to start making their way towards Alan. And that is their turn. Let's see. Eve went, Duke went. Oh, hey, that's Samson. And he can see now. And he can see a nice, beautiful line there. He's going to spend a move to... Actually, no, the scarabs are right in front of him, so I think that's just that. Perfect. Yeah, straight down the line. He's going to trample everyone in his path. That will be everyone except for Quentin and Eve, including a scarab swarm. This is going to be targeting everyone's reflexes as this rhinoceros gorilla centaur tramples through the arena. Reflexes. 12.
I pass.
That hits.
Doesn't hit me.
All right.
It misses. It bounces off my wards.
Nice.
And he goes by. I don't sell anything except merch. That's a wrestling joke.
Yeah. Thank you for enlightening me. Those of you who he missed, you move up to 10 feet just reflexively to avoid him barreling through. I will let you determine how you choose to move. Those of you who he hit, was that only Melizog?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. What about the scarabs?
Oh yeah, the scarabs. Nope, they were missed.
Nice. All right, so just Melizog then will be 13 damage. And it's on to Quentin.
The confusion and contemplation and confuddlement is gone. He saw what he did to Duke. one of his best friends. There's some anger in his eyes, but he also sees what's going on with these little Yarrow sparrows. So let's see. He's gonna start heading toward Alan here. So we're gonna spend 1 AP to get out here. 2 AP to lay on hands, bringing him up to 3. Well, attempting to. Don't I have to make a roll to see if it did not?
I did not.
Okay, so
I had to beat a 16. I got a 10.
So he touches him and realizes that this healing Alan just doesn't work anymore.
I feel like the spell happens and you just see the armor itself absorb it.
Yeah.
I don't like your armor, Alan. We gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, it stinks.
It's kind of smelly now too. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I need to get some deodorizer or something.
No, you need to get rid of the armor.
Black ice. Get some black ice tree, put on, hang it from him, off the spikies.
Don't give in to your friends. It's a good smell. It's the smell of a warrior.
That's what I'm saying. I like it.
Quentin is going to use his last AP to send his bird to go. Oh wait, no, just his bird to go peck at some eyes here.
Okay.
Let's see. I think that's a charisma attack. It is, okay.
Nice.
Let's see how much damage this does. Uh, 1d4. So 27 damage with the everything totaled in.
13 or
13. I'm sorry.
okay.
13 damage.
I'd be really worried there for a second. Yeah. The bird flies over and starts pecking at him, and Samson just tries to swat at it. I thought you were on my side.
I'm on everybody's side. What you did to Duke is unforgettable. Unforgivable.
No, it's pretty unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Yeah, you nailed it first time.
Both.
It's
I'm on everybody's side.
No, it's just a rough game. He took it like a champ. Good kid.
Yeah, calluses will make for a stronger face later.
That's all Quentin gets hit.
All right, and Book is up next with Nanak on deck after Samson.
All right, I'm just gonna try something here, and that thing I'm gonna try is stupid because it's an attack against fortitude. But let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Does a 15 hit his fortitude?
Meets it. Beats
You are
it.
still focused as well, so that would have been a 16.
And he is demoralized, so it would have been a 17.
You succeed.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Having observed that he's healing faster the more damaged he is, I cast Numb.
Oh.
It takes away all benefits from being bloodied.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. I'll go ahead and tell you, he has regen 5 or 10 when bloodied. So now he's just regaining 5 hit points on his turns instead of 10.
All right, well, let's see if I can put a dent in that with the remainder of my AP.
15.
15. So that's against Ford.
That's successful. Excellent use of none. That's really cool to see.
Been waiting so long to use it.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
8 damage.
Cold damage. Yeah.
All right. He shivers. Feels that he's not regaining health as quickly as he should. That's all for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's see.
Don't do it. Stay right
I'm
here.
gonna
Don't
do
go
it.
nowhere.
He just points down at you, Nanak, and he says, "You and me, right here, right now." And he boasts, this is against your willpower, Nanak. It's a 24.
Oh, jeez.
So that's one of his tier 1 actions. That means he is focused against you. And
Okay. Yeah,
until the end of your next turn, you are demoralized, taunted, and shaken. Taunted won't matter because he's the only enemy you'll be attacking. Demoralized will reduce your armor rating by 1, it'll give him TA, and shaken will give you that -2 to your attacks. And then he's going to try to gore you with his rhino horn.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not great. That's an 12.
Nope. And it sidesteps it.
Yeah. What about a 13?
Meets it.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend my 1 support AP and cast Divine Ward and up his AR by 2.
Nice. Yeah, so he just butts his head down at you, and
I take the headbutt. Arms crossed. I take the headbutt.
And what does the Divine Ward look like intervening here in this way?
There's that glow of the shield pulses, and it almost appears in front of Nanak for a second before fading.
Nice. Yeah, so to spectators, it depending on what angle you're watching this confrontation, it almost looks like they do butt heads and just lightning flashes from the contact, and Nanak is still just standing there, arms crossed. And the crowd goes wild. Let's see, that was 2 tier 1 actions. He can still move. He's gonna move.
Dang it.
That's what I thought, coward! Run away!
Nanak has not
And-
lost a single hit point in the fight.
That's back to Melisog.
Yeah, I thought Nanak went next.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry,
Um,
Nanak was in the scene, so yeah.
yeah,
Nanak is your turn.
so the swarm closest to him is going to enter his space,
Okay.
and the next swarm's going to come within 5 feet of him. And then they're both going to attempt to bite at him.
Okay.
Which will be a +3. It's an 11 and 17
Against armor rating?
against AR. Yeah.
The 11 misses, the 17 does hit. They're able to burrow around his leather skirt.
All right. $13 damage.
Nice.
And then Nanak will snap his fingers, and root will blast out of the ground underneath him, and this will be a spell attack against his anticipation
Okay.
for ensnaring root. So that's I have a -2 because I'm demoralized.
Yeah, shaken.
Oh, that's a hard miss.
Yeah.
So that was that, and then
He just stamps it out and looks back at you and goes, rooting for you.
so I'm going to spend all this stuff. There it is. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 4. And I'm just gonna go, I'm coming for that butt! And he's going to warp step 40 feet and pop into existence right in front of me. Can't skate me, I'm Nanak! And
Beautiful.
yeah, that'll be my turn.
This last swarm over here, do you want it to just close the distance?
No. I'll leave him there.
Cool. Spread it out. All right. That's back to Melazog.
All right, so I'm going to start off with a blind.
Every session.
No, I'm luck pointing that.
Okay. Okay.
Finally, now I have it for this.
Nice. Good use of a luck point. That is successful.
Okay. And then I'm going to Eldritch Orb.
And
Or
those will both hit.
For a total of 17 damage. And he is out of range of my stanzas. So I will hold over 1 AP.
All right. It is Samson's turn. He's surrounded by swarms of insects and Nanak. He will just try to scoop down and grab Nanak. And, I mean, it's roll 2 to keep lower, but that's bad. That's a 9 to scoop. And then he'll try to headbutt Nanak, rolling 2 and keeping the lower. Man! I hate being blinded.
Again, he crosses arms.
Just scoops and completely misses, headbutts and completely misses, and then just stomps away in dejection. Knowing
Run
that
away from
these
me.
are
One more time, I'm gonna make you poop. I swear, gosh.
slams up against the wall to avoid the spikes, given that he can't see. And I'm gonna double check that range real quick. Yeah, that's fine. And it is Alan's turn.
Okay. So, I'm gonna use a. Wait, before I. Can I undo that? Hey, I can. Cool.
Nice.
So first things first, some shield HP. Nice. 4 of that. Then damage from the armor. Hey, that's a net gain of 1 shield HP.
Nice.
Track of that real quick. Then I'm going to use Fighting Instinct to move, give myself TA and plus 5 feet movement.
Mhm.
So there's 1 AP to move there. Oh, that's so close.
That's so unfortunate. Yeah.
Okay, so one there. And 1 there. That's 3 AP. I've got 5 left. Ugh.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to try to lasso him.
Okay.
A 19.
Yeah, he's very lassoed.
All right, so now he is restrained.
Okay.
Which means I get to roll 2 and take the higher.
Mhm.
Let's see, that was 2 AP, so I've got 3 left. Which means I only get 1 attack anyways, but that's okay. So I'm going to do this on the actual roller down here.
Here's what's really fun about Restrained, because it's grappled with bonuses, and because of the size difference, is it's really like trying to break a bull, right? He still gets to move at half speed, and you will just move with him.
Yep. So 2d20 take the higher. Good gosh,
Cool.
I'm gonna luck point that.
Yeah.
So now it'll just be luck pointing the higher of the 2.
Yep.
Oop. And I'm really fishing for the crit here, so. Oh, it was hovering on that 20. I thought I had it.
Yeah.
16.
That is successful.
For 15 damage.
What does it look like?
Oh,
Yeah.
so first part of it, I picture this as he's running up with the rope. So he's running, he's got that thing, he's swirling it around. I picture it, he kind of loops it around like, because this guy's huge.
Yeah.
Loops it around like a leg and is very much like taking down an AT-AT.
Mhm.
Runs around, loops it around, tries to trip him with it, and then just like huge claw to the underbelly. Just
Yeah.
rips him open.
He keeps running for a moment before he realizes it, and then he just keels over, like panting and groaning. It's a otherwise lethal wound in a world without magical healing, but
Mhm.
Yarrow Sparrows immediately swarm him and stabilize him.
I think Quentin's going to try and race the Yarrow Sparrows to get the heal. up.
Okay, go for it.
Also, while they're doing
Dang, that
that,
was nice.
I'm going to raise a podium underneath Alan so that he can grandstand.
Nice.
Yeah, he is. I mean, kind of cheering, leans over, hand on his knee because he is still at 1 shield hit point. So he's next to death himself, but he's got that arm up.
Quentin's got a few uses of lay on hand. He's going to lay on hands Samson and then lay on hands Alan.
Okay. Yeah, you do beat the Yarrow Sparrows there.
Oh, I still
Should it-
didn't beat DC.
So I guess the Yarrow Sparrows are going to have to swing in and save Alan. Quentin is pissed. He's like starting to like attack the armor. He's like grabbing the armor. He's like slapping it around. He's like, "Oh, I did you? You're so
Remind me the
terrible."
exact wording of the armor, because the Yarrow Sparrows might not be able to
Oh,
help
God.
here.
So it is when you receive healing besides taking a rest, which as soon as I like start catching my breath, I would start regaining
Sure,
health.
right.
But I have to make a DC 16 charisma check. On a failure, I receive no healing. On a success, I receive half healing.
Yeah, so go ahead and make one more of those checks for the Yarrow Sparrows.
Oh,
All right.
definitely.
Yeah.
Quentin was closer to being successful.
Yeah.
He
Samson
would, he
rolls
would,
over.
as he's laying there, would wave Quentin off like, I'm all right, as he starts catching his breath.
Yeah.
He
Samson
would then
roll.
hop down and go over to Samson and be like, hell of a fight, man.
Yeah, he's looking for a fist bump from Alan in particular.
For sure. Daps it up.
And after his massive wound to his belly is patched up a little bit and the Yarrow Sparrows are flittering around him, he will tromp over to Duke and do the same thing. He'll just go, "You've got heart, kid."
How
And
is Duke looking?
Well, he's hurt, but he's nothing lasting. Maybe some aesthetic, like scarring and stuff. We'll see. But no broken bones. Samson knows how to fight hard without going too far. Like he does this professionally. And being complimented by Samson seems to go a long way with Duke. Like he's nursing some really heavy injuries, but he does stand a little bit straighter after that.
Guess you guys did pretty all right.
You didn't do too bad yourself.
Well, I mean, I didn't even get to play or nothing. I'm not even hurt. I didn't even do any new scratches or nothing to show for this. People aren't gonna believe I was even in a fight.
I was trying to be nice, but I guess you didn't do much. But I really like your true form. You look really, really cool. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Samson will nod and he'll say, "First time you've stopped me in my tracks, Nanak."
Yeah, man. Stop running away every time we fight. It's annoying.
Samson just shrugs. He goes, "I'm heavy cavalry. It's what I do." And he spreads his arms to the crowd. He gestures to each of the party members, acknowledging that they beat him in this fight, or that you all beat him in this fight. And Blaze will stand from his area in like the equivalent of like the Imperial box over in the center, and he will say, "Truly the friends of Nanak the Indomitable are themselves terrifically competent. They are spirits that cannot be broken. It will be an honor for the Conclave of A'r'lng to fight alongside them against Nihilor himself." There's cheering, thunderous applause, standing ovation.
Yay.
Samson goes, "Looking forward to fighting alongside you."
We kind of did that, didn't we?
Yes, we did. It will be my pleasure to fight alongside you as well. Hopefully, you don't continue to distrust magic in combat. Perhaps I will be able to assist you.
It's
like I did.
It's
Alan.
not that I don't. I don't distrust it. It's just annoying. You use it well, and I respect that.
Much like you are heavy cavalry, I do what I do as well.
Speaking of being cavalry, I usually consider myself cavalry myself, but I'm kind of without a mount at the moment. Y'all got anything like that around here?
Oh, you're asking for something else.
I didn't think you'd let me ride you.
No.
Could you imagine the devastation?
Absolute destruction.
Yeah, I mean, the Conclave of A'r'lng has dozens, if not hundreds, of horses. great stallions.
Finally. Nobody back home knows what a horse even is.
What do you mean people don't know what a horse is? Horses are like the most common animal.
That's what I'm saying. I was riding a
We
bull.
only
which
took-
usually is fine,
What?
but I mean,
A little over... took like 18 months for you to find a horse. Little over.
Something like that.
oh,
We will set you up with a horse of legend.
oh, that's awesome.
Whatever happened to your war cow?
Didn't Babe die?
I think so.
No, I thought Babe was the only one that survived, but she would have been in the
Yeah.
pen. Because we didn't bring her.
Hmm.
It's so the goats are in the Everwilds. Babe is not. So either she died or she is now fending for herself, or otherwise starting her own adventuring party. I'll go back and look at the videos
She
between
either
now and next
died or
week.
was injured enough that it was like, nah, you need to chill.
Right.
I know she took some damage.
Yeah, it may have been that she was the only one that didn't die. I'll go back and figure that out for next time. But either way, she's not in the Everwilds. Well, with the Conclave of A'r'lng on your side, Blaze would pull you all aside and let you know that due to A'r'lng's close relationship with Zanir, he's very confident that the Conclave of Zanir will ride to your aid as well.
I very much appreciate that.
The more the merrier, right?
Exactly.
Now, of course, if Zanir is riding to your aid, it likely means that Aya will as well, being friends with Zanir. Wolven might not, being at war with Zanir, and Assi might also not, as they themselves are also at war with Zanir.
I think we discussed Assi was going to be a challenge anyway.
Yep.
So we'd not written them off, but considered them an unlikely get, if I remember correctly.
Should we have time, I still think it worthy of possibly trying to communicate with them. But
Absolutely. But we still have 2 more planned before we hit Wolven.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or should we hit Zanir and Aya while we're here and strike while the iron is hot?
Let our new allies do some work on them while we go try and get the others, and then if we need to do some more discussions, it'll at least be easier.
Blaze nods in agreement. We can send delegates to Zanir at the very least, and should be able to approach Aya as well.
That would be incredible. Thank you.
I greatly appreciate that.
We are not on the best of terms with Aya, but Zanir is on good terms with both us and Aya, so leave us to work out the or the triad relationship there.
All right.
Appreciate that.
We will also, of course, keep you informed on the progress we're making as we're doing it.
Very good.
Would you be the ideal contact person for this?
I would. Do you have the means to contact me magically?
I do. It's It's only one directional, but it's better than nothing.
I can send messenger hawks with you as well. Those will return to me, but they're also highly trained to track down individuals that I want them to.
Oh, that would be most useful.
I like birds.
Yeah, you do.
Well, with that settled, the rest of the day will be for recovery after a fairly brutal gladiatorial encounter, but you'll be able to set forth for Stoll and Lyra and Wolven here in the near future. Admittedly, I thought that the Samson fight would take longer than it did. So we are going to call it slightly early tonight. I don't think that either Stoll or Lyra will take a full session, so we'll probably do both of those in the month of April.
Alrighty.
And before I forget, all of you level up. You are level 13. That is 1-3, not 3-1 or any other shenanigans that Jesse may try to pull.
Got it. Level 15. I will have it perfectly.
Yep. Amazing. I'll give us a minute, since we are a little bit early, before we outro or anything. Are there other plot points or discussions that you want to be sure occur? Downtime to tinker with items that you have procured?
I was going to say, do we need any kind of role for what Quentin's working on, or?
Yeah, so I'm gonna treat Quentin's tinkering like a limited version of the inventive talent from the Tinkerer. So
Okay.
I'll have you make an engineering check and a wood carving or woodworking check. Take the average of the two, and just keep track of that number. Once it hits 100, then you've completed your item.
Gotcha. Do we want to make my first roll here? Because he'd start working on it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and have you get your project underway.
Okay.
Very nice. Average of 32. You're basically a third of the way there.
All right.
It probably won't be relevant, but during the recovery period, I'm mostly just going to be trying to learn as much about this community as possible, because I just looked down and I saw that I am actually still 13 HP over maximum. So I don't need to recover.
Nice. Perfect.
I think also seeing Melizog writing in his book so much, I think Quentin would be close while he's whittling and working, and look over every now and then just to see what wordsmithing is like.
There will be an active moment where you can tell something was off with Melizog for a little bit. Because normally, even while he's writing, he talks, especially with Quentin and Alan and Book. Like, he is almost fully capable of writing about one thing and talking with you all about another. But he's been eerily silent for like an hour and a half.
Melizog, are you okay?
Quentin, I am disappointed in you right now.
In me?
You knew what all this arena, what that fight meant for us.
Mm-hmm.
You knew we had to win that.
Did we?
Did we have to? Yes.
I thought we were just showing our strength.
If we did not win that, they did not join us.
How sure are you of that? They could have seen how awesome and great of a team we were, and even if we lost, we could have impressed them.
Quentin, you healed someone that was on the opposite side of us.
He wasn't our enemy, though.
In that situation, yes, he was. It would be like me blinding Alan.
Well, you blind yourself all the time, but I let it go.
It myself, yes, as a backfire to the magic. We're playing a game of lives on a scale none of us understand, Quentin. Losing one of these groups could kill everyone here.
I had the utmost faith in us. And I didn't see a show of strength until after I healed him. He hadn't even touched almost anybody. What kind of show of strength is beating up somebody who's incapable? He needed a little spur. We needed to show our strength, and we were just beating up a little ragdoll, or massive. He was really big, but he was just standing there and taking it, and that was about it. Some of us didn't even get hit when all is said and done. We had to make a show. It was a game, one I didn't like, and you made me play it. And I think I did a service for you, and you don't see it.
You know what would have made us look even more impressive, even stronger? If your actions wouldn't have caused Duke to get skinned alive. If your actions wouldn't have caused Alan to almost die because now his fucking armor doesn't let you heal him anymore. We had him controlled. We were showing them exactly how much we could overpower their champion, the person they already respect. And you decided to inspire that person. Every injury today is your fault, Quentin.
You don't mean that. I don't want to learn your words. They're twisting you. They have been for some time. I saw it in the Cave of Trauma.
What did you see in the cave, Quentin?
I saw you doing whatever needs to be done, no matter what. And then you did it too much. And you became something else. You became someone, if I would heal you, somebody else would be saying the same things you're saying to me now.
Because you want to know what I saw.
What did you see?
I saw the worst version of me. I saw the one that uses people without caring about the outcomes. I
That's
saw
what
the
I
one
saw.
that relied on their body more than their mind.
Then we need to nurture your mind, not let it slip away from us.
It hasn't been, Quentin.
I don't know. You sounded different for a little bit in the fight. Every now and then, something else comes through you, and it makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. I don't think we win at any of this if your mind doesn't say sound.
I hear, and I've told you this before, I hear the voices. I told you about them. Told you about hearing the voice of a god and letting its power come through me. That is the other thing you hear.
So you're so afraid to not be these others, and you, rightly so, that you put your faith in something that's going to eat away the very thing that makes you different.
It has done nothing to my mind, Quentin. I still think. I still talk. All last night, I praised everyone in our group.
Except yourself. You never talked about yourself. You discounted yourself.
Because
like you
there's
don't matter. Like you don't exist.
Because I don't have feats of strength, Quentin. I have feats of the mind, and I have feats of magic.
That's no less weak than somebody else.
Did you hear him in the middle of the fight?
The man
To
who
impress
ran the whole
them.
time?
Yes, the man who ran the whole time. To impress them, we needed physical feats. I am not physical. I was literally complaining on our way into this settlement, into this conclave, because I did not want to walk anymore. I knew that my feats would not impress them. That is who I am. I don't need to be impressive, Quentin. Do you know why? You want to know the best feat I will ever do? Ever. In my life.
What's that?
Asking you to follow us.
But I am here because of you. We all are.
I just said that, Quentin. The best thing I have ever done is made this group. The best thing I will ever do is lead this group.
And it's this group that's going to give the world hope. I think this best thing is one of the best things the world can see, and that's you. Even the man who despised the magic couldn't help but compliment you in the end.
But that has to be shown, not bragged about.
That's exactly why I healed him, so you could show yourself even more. I hate that it had to be at the price of Duke. That was horrendous, and you're right. My fault. But now look, if we would have just beat the ragdoll and impressed them, yeah, well, maybe would have had them. But I think we impressed them so much, they're going to go get 2 others for us. We overachieved, and that's what we needed to do.
I don't know if we would have achieved even greater without it. You might be right, which is why I wasn't going to bring it up. But you asked me what was wrong.
We should always talk. Communication is key. If I ever do anything that you don't like, please tell me. I can only do better next time, and I promise I will. I'll learn from this. I hate myself for having to watch what happened to Duke. But this solidifies that. We need to talk. Don't hold things from me.
Quentin, I will always consider you the first friend I ever had that I trusted.
Meadowsack, I know your brother sucks, but you're a brother to me, and I've never had one before, so... And I think I have the best brother now.
I don't know about that, but I'll do what I can.
Yeah, I think Quentin's just gonna get up and go over and give Melazag a hug.
He hugs him back.
Awesome. I think we'll fade to black on that. That was beautiful.
That was so good.
All right, everyone. Level 13 next month. This has been MythCraft Legends. Thank you all to our MythCraft Legends here, Corey, Dan, Jesse, and Blair. Thank you all so much. To our guest stars, Maggie and Tyrell, thank you for hopping on and jumping in the arena with us. And audience, of course, thank you for hanging out with us both now and in post. Have a good night, everyone. We will see you all next time.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.